Hello, glamorous friends, and welcome to my super inconsistent channel. My friends and I have made it a tradition to be triplets every year for DFW Fiberfest. Last year was Stacy's design, and this year we let Zach pick. As you might recognize, he chose Crochet Highway Scorpio Raglan. Now let's talk about it. Oh my. Did you notice that? Yeah, so I started a project and some friends and I are making the same thing. Why not make a vlog about it? Even though I've already done half the yoke, which that was a journey. I don't know if you've heard of this. It's the Scorpio Raglan by Crochet Highway. So you have the oversized pullover, or you have a slim fit short sleeve, or oversized long sleeve, or a slim fit short sleeve. I did not gauge swatch. Zach decided on this pattern. Zach T. Stout decided on this pattern for us. He is a big fan of color work. He likes to feel accomplished with insanely detailed things like this. And me and Stacy are just along for the ride. And I'm not going to deny that I saw a lot of these and I thought it was pretty cool, all the ones I saw, but we're probably going to be really hot when we meet up at DFW Fiberfest matching. We'll see later on how the weather is then, because right now it is, what is it, March? Can't even keep up with the days. Yeah, it's March, the end of March. And I'm just now starting mine. I think Zach had been working on his, well, Zach started his at my house and he just accidentally swatched because it is a 46-page pattern, which is mighty daunting. And I know I felt overwhelmed by finding that out, but it's very informative. And I guess it's best to be more informative to alleviate any questions, but there is a large section on just swatching, and it nearly doesn't start in pattern till almost page 20. So you're basically making two sweaters, because this is the other side. I'll show you that side too. And I will say afterwards, I'm gonna feel so accomplished. I just opted to use the same hook size that she is in pattern, 4 millimeter for main gauge and 3.5 millimeter for the secondary. And so this is technically the wrong side, and then this is the right side. It's what it's referenced in the pattern. And I will say, like, I love that side, mostly because this yarn was gifted to me from, like, specially made from Krista, the Frosted Stitch, as you see, and Stacy from Bah Humble got this for me. This is black. It's called Ashes, but it's black with gold stellina, and it's just, this is all me. And she secretly got this for me, and it made me cry when I received it. So I've been waiting for it to be like the perfect project, and I decided that it's now, because when I raided my stash, and I've had this yarn set aside since Zach decided on it and he was here and started it. Once they left, I think I went through my stash and I had decided what I was going to use. But yeah, so this is 80% superwash merino, 15% nylon, and 5% gold stellina. These are fingering weight yarns, but and the pattern calls for DK weight, so I'm doubling it up. So right now I'm basically because I only have 2 skeins of this, and there is 437 yards. It says per 400 grams. Oh, that's meters. Okay. Per 100 grams. I'm silly. I can't read. Excuse me. Maybe I need glasses. No, so I'm working from the inside and the outside of the ball. It's probably going to become like a problem later, but it's fine. Like, look at this little cone. It looks pretty silly, right? Okay, so this was yarn that was gifted to me, and I have 4 skeins of it. So there's a little bit less when it comes to this because it has, since I'm doubling it up, and each of these skeins have 400 yards, it's basically 800 yards. And then this, yeah, is going to be more than that. So I don't know if the yarn is like, if there is a buffer for it in the yardage on here, but I decided, since I decided to do the slim fit with short sleeves. Yeah. While it's cool for long sleeves, I think it's going to be more wearable for short sleeves at the time that we're going to wear it. And I don't know, I feel like by the time I get there, I don't want to do more of this stuff because this is so involved with my brain. This is not a social making project. But I will say, like, look at that. Talk about feeling achieved on that. So I opted to make, I'm a 36 bust, and she says that it's meant for -2 to 2 inches of ease around the bust. So the finished measurement of size 3 is 36 inches, which would make it no ease, even ease for me. And I didn't really want that. I kind of want positive ease in the body. So, but I think like with the slim fit, the sleeves are worked more to not have like such an oversized sleeve, like is made for the oversized fit. So I kind of am leaning towards making the slim fit because so the sleeves look right. Because I feel like if I just made the oversized fit a short sleeve, it might not be right. And I don't want to be forced. Also yardage purposes, like I can't estimate how much the sleeves are in her estimates on here, but I'm not sure if she has a buffer on here. But I went ahead and I'm doing the size 4 because that says that the finished item is 40 inches. So I feel like that's going to give me some ease. And also keep in mind, I did not gauge swatch for this, remember? So I don't even know if the measurements are going to be accurate. Putting this on to show y'all for the video is already a bit of a reward for me because it looks like it's going to fit. Like the neckline, I was wondering, like I still have to add a collar, but I think I'm going to be safe in that it's going to fit. So yeah, size 4 is 40 inches. So I feel like that's going to give me, I'm going to be comfortable with that kind of ease. So the main color, which is going to be my black, is I need 790 yards. And then the contrast color, I need 600 yards. So I feel like either way, I'm going to be pretty safe. But yeah, I feel like it's pretty good to choose which color was for what, because realistically this could be my main color side if I wanted to. Yeah, but I just love that black. I love that. Anyway, I wanted to show you too about, look at this short row. Look at that. Look at the short rows on the back there. Like that's for the back. That is a freaking sorcery. I had judgments ahead of time, I will tell you. I felt like she was really going wild with a collection. Like literally everything you could imagine in this stitch texture she is designing. But while making this, while seeing all the work that's put into this PDF, I would never want to do this kind of math. I don't even think I have the skill level to do this kind of math. It's absolutely incredible. Yeah. So I mad respect, and I applaud her, and I totally understand if you've already mastered this stitch texture, why would you not make all the things and make all the things a pattern? Because it requires so much math. I mean, I can't imagine having to divvy it up on what sizes need to repeat what to make what, not to mention the yardage estimates and all the things. Because I mean, so this is like 16 rounds of work, and I have to do that again, basically. Almost that. I have to repeat again, and then I'll be able to start on the body, and that will be my yoke. And I literally just started this last night, so that's pretty wild that this is essentially like one day's work. I'm going to set it aside now because I need to work on some other things, but I'm glad that I got it started, and I wanted to go ahead and get this video started before I come on here and be like, yeah, it happened. So if you do this pattern, make sure that you pick a very high contrasting yarn, that you pick very high contrasting yarns, because you want to make sure that the work you do is worthwhile and pops like this. I will say I don't traditionally go that wild with variegated colors like this. I think I didn't mention that about the yarn. I wanted to too. So you see in the hanks how they are like this. Well, when it's, let me open one up. When it's unwound, it looks even different. My hair's in that. It looks even different in that way too. But then, as you see, it's even different as a cake. And then on top of that, even more, I'm using it double, so it's changing the colors even more. So that's like a really cool play. I think I'm not going to be alternating. Look, I'm already doing a lot of yarn management here. I'm not going to be alternating skeins, but I think I'm going to be safe. I don't think it's going to do like any wild pooling. I mean, I say that, but and there are moments where I feel like maybe it's doing a little bit of striping with the colors. But I think it's going to be okay. I think it's going to be okay, on top of the fact that like the even stitching isn't going to happen to like the body, since I'm growing with it, which I think is so cool on the Raglan. Raglan and panels are like my favorites. I'm not a fan of circle yoke, so I know that I'm going to enjoy the fit of this. I love I mean, we're going to be totally wowing people. I mean, this is obviously crochet. And I feel like these are the things that bring crochet up, like, excuse my nails, that bring crochet up to another level where it's like people should want to crochet. And so I love that we're going to go to this event and be popping the crochet all together, and all our pieces are going to be very different based off different colors and the way that we style it. And I'm thinking I'm going to go wild. I'm tempted to get like a tutu for this thing. I'm saying this now. We'll see later once it's complete and the fit that I get and what, like, because I don't even know if I'm going to do like crop version. I don't know how I'm going to do on yardage because I didn't gauge. So maybe I might run out of yarn, and maybe I might have to do my cuffs and like collar and hem and everything like another color, which this craziness makes it easy for me to probably find something to match up with that. But yeah, I guess that's all I got for you now. 13-ish minutes of me talking about how this is the new project that I'm starting, and it's basically like making, well, I think what she said, 4 sweaters in one. This is basically 2 sweaters, yeah, inside and out. But the pattern allows you to have like 4 sweater options. Well, I only have a couple rounds of the yoke to go, but I ran out of yarn, so I just got through winding a couple more cakes. I still have a little bit of the contrast color, and then that's where I ran out on the main color. It has me concerned. Are we gonna be okay? surely we're going to be okay. Good to know that it fits. But why was I thinking, like, I totally forgot I was doubling up the yarn. I'm not going to have enough of this yardage. And this is like a specialty yarn and colorway. So I'm going to have to try to beg Krista if I could get more of it. Fortunately, we have like 6 months until the event. So once I get this worked up, I don't know. I started talking with Zach and Stacy last night, and Zach made a fair point because I think he's going to make his cropped. And, you know, I wanted to like wear a cool tutu with this maybe. And wouldn't it be cool if I got like a black sparkly one? And maybe it doesn't have to be short. Maybe it can be like a super long flowy one. And if I stopped here, would that be weird? Where I just made like the hem here? Because otherwise I have a whole nother body repeat that I have to do. So that would mean I would have like 12 more rounds to do, and then the hem. But I think the hem is like 2 inches. So like if I did the 2-inch hem, I mean right now, like, I don't know, I feel like it's double thickness, so it's going to be warm during that time. I don't know what to do, guys. Like, would this little bit of yarn be enough for me to get like the 2 inches plus sleeve and collar? I still don't know if this is even enough, but I almost want to risk it. I almost want to try it. And then just have like a little shorty tee and look into getting like a big, huge, crazy skirt. I mean, it will be a wow factor. And then like the underneath side here is cool too with the squares. It's not the best lighting, but I just wanted to talk about it. So I think I'm going to go ahead and risk it. Bummer. Made it halfway into the bottom hem. Still need to do the collar and the sleeves. How much yarn do I need? Do I need another skein, or do I need another 2 skeins? Like, I don't know how much that uses. So since I double it up, first I got to ask if she can do it in the first place. If not, then I guess I'm going to have to do contrast color stuff. But if I have to do that, then I'll go back and probably do the collar with the main color because of the short rows in the back. I feel like that would look weird if I did that in contrast color. So honestly, I could probably do that now. Do you think it would look horrible if the sleeves and the bottom hem were in the contrast color? I guess we'll figure that out if she can't get more of this yarn. Oh my God, I ordered that yarn and it's here. I'm going to get it. It's a hefty package. I love Krista. There is no other package like a frosted stitch package. How freaking beautiful is that? And she specially did these for me. There were no Stellina options available, but it actually works out. I forgot to update and say that I went back and I had frogged the bottom, and then I went back and finished the bits on the sleeve and the collar part, and then I did start the collar with what I had left, but obviously didn't finish off. So I'm gonna frog that part out, and so it's gonna be like plain black for all the ribbing, but it's the same colorway. It's just not, it just doesn't have any Stellina in it. And it's really hard to see the stellina like this, but when I put the tutu on that I just got, it really makes the stellina pop. So I think an outfit in person, this is where it's at. I love it so much. I almost wish that all the yarn was frosted stitch on it, but I still feel like it's a cool vibe. And that's the other side. It's so freaking cute. It's so freaking cute. And I love that I'm gonna have all these memories in it. And I actually, you know, now that you can see like the stellina in the ribbing, I actually think that having just black, let's look at it. This plastic right here feels like recyclable plastic. It doesn't crinkle as bad, I don't think. I mean, for me, and it feels like matte, and I kind of like it way better than regular plastic. Anyway, so if we look at it, oh, that's such a nice pop. I think that'll be great for ribbing. Great for ribbing. Although I really do love stellina, I think the stellina is going to be a good pop with the colors and then the ribbing on this. Way to come in clutch, Krista. You're amazing.
In case you're wondering, I started this in March and picked it back up in May and completed like 10 other projects in between.
I did the collar and the sleeves first. So now I'm on like Hem Island. This one's definitely going to take a whole lot longer. And my cakes look nice and full. I should be able to tackle it all. Yeah. So close to being done.
After finishing in May, I still didn't take any finished photos until this month, September.
I finished. Obviously, it's windy. Will you be able to hear me? I don't know. It's been quite a while. I should have given an update a long time ago. I really don't even know what I was going to say or what I have to say. I caught a grasshopper in here. Free yourself. Anyway, about it, but maybe you can see like the sparkles now. I kind of like how it happened that the ribbing gets to be like a solid now and it all matches and it like, yeah. Anyway, and that's the other side. Maybe I should flip it and show y'all the other side too. I think I'll do that too. So I did get this huge extra. I think I need to get a tiara to really go above and beyond on here. But this huge tulle skirt, and I'm almost thinking I should have went with the one with the train, not so much floof, but it's here now and that's what we're going with. This cream actually, like, I feel like makes like the goldenness come out more. Yeah. I do have yarn left. Don't remember how much left. Like, I'm telling you, it's been a while. And we are about to have DFW Fiberfest in 2 weeks. So I wanted to come out, take photos, finish up this vlog and get it to y'all. And yay!
Y'all will probably be able to notice how much fun I had taking these photos. I can only imagine what it's going to be like when Stacy, Zach, and I get together in our matching finished Scorpio Raglans. We will most definitely be taking pictures together and getting footage of a runway walk together. You will be able to find those on our Instagram accounts, so be sure to follow Bah Humble, Zach T Stout, and One of a Kate.